What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with the Street Tuners Seasonal Championship. We need to pick a modern sports car in the B class of 601 to 700 rating. I picked the 2009 Honda S2000 and this one. That's exactly what we're going to use. Here you see a couple other cars that we could use. Obviously there's plenty if you just filter by modern sports cars. And then obviously you need a tune for the B class, or you have a car that is already in the B class. Those rims, man, they look absolutely horrendous. But the tune is good, so what do I know? Alright. The tune has very good acceleration off the line. It's a very fast starting tune, so you really want to make sure you just grab first right away. The handling is okay. It's nothing amazing, so you're not going to just own everyone in the corners. The top speed is relatively low comparatively. This one is really about the acceleration here off the line, so we're already leaving them behind and we're already making up ground here. Which will put us into... Whoa, he pushed us off. Which will put us into first by here, which really isn't very far into the race. Again, the top speed isn't great, so the very long acceleration parts aren't that big of an advantage. And the handling is, it's okay. I mean, it's B class. It's hard to mess up the handling completely. It's not like you have 800 brake horsepower or something. We really need to make sure that the handling is proper. But yeah, the acceleration off the line, the torque of this tune, it's pretty good, pretty good. So it really allows you to make up ground at the start, and while defending first as always. A lot easier. This corner always a bit of a challenge. 71% done. We are relatively close to the end. There we go. Come on, hold it. There we go. The S2000, obviously very solid car. I thought about using the BRZ, the Subaru, which I really like, but I don't know. Something made me switch. I already picked the tune and started recording, and then I thought, no, actually, let's use the S2000. And here we are with the S2000. Again, I don't know why. That corner can be dangerous, but you can also grab first if you're behind, because the AI isn't very good through it. And sometimes we drive off that bridge as well, so that works. But normally in the higher performance classes. In B class it's all fairly controlled. Okay, where are the other races? There is one. The other one is down there. Let's do this one first. Why did you pick that? Well, because I did. God, the rims are so ugly. Like, if by some off chance the person that created the tune is watching this, the tune is pretty good, but the rims, man. And I'm sorry, that's not personal criticism, I just don't like them. I mean, you do, and you made your tune, and you like them, that's great. I don't. And I think that's something we should really talk about in our society, is accepting criticism. It's not meant personally. Doesn't mean I don't like the tune. It's a good tune. And I appreciate the effort that people put into it. I would never have the time for that. So what I do is I promote people that make good tunes. But I think I'm well within reason and my right to call out things that I don't like very much. Like the rims on most tunes, but it's just maybe I'm hard to please, I don't know. You can see we just leave them in the dust. Take the inside line here. Which makes things a lot easier. Now we take another inside line. Whoa, he picked the inside line as well, or he tried to, and first drove right into us. Which was somewhat problematic. We'll actually go inside here as well. Does it work? Yeah, it does. That gives us another position. Again, I was picking a car that can just be bought. I think it costs, I don't know, 25,000 or something. Nothing outrageous. It's a very small price. So I try to pick something that you can all just afford and buy, and not something that you need to get for wheel spins or something. Like, I do want to showcase some of those more special cars, but at the same time, it's difficult when you make such a video and people come to it and they want to have a share code and want to know which car you used, because they want to do that as well, and then they don't have a car and they can't buy it neither. And I doubt most people have like 100 wheel spins sitting around to just roll the dice a lot if they maybe get that. Now what I don't look for is if anything is a car pass car. I should do that, but I don't. I wish you could kind of exclude them from the list or something if you say, okay, I don't want the car pass cars to show. But this should be a base car that you can buy. I know you can buy it, I did check that. I always check if I can buy a duplicate. But I think the car pass cars you can also buy. If you have a car pass, you obviously get your one free one, and I think then you can buy them. But I'm not entirely sure on that. I'll have to check that. So this section not the greatest for you because our top speed isn't great, but we are so far ahead that it doesn't matter. Alright. I thought about using a TTRS. Those are pretty good for races like this, but I had different tunes on them and I didn't want to switch it up. Plus we had the TTRS in earlier videos already, so there's that. That's race number 2 done. But it was a like for the design. I mean, it's fine, the design. Hey, a wheel spin, finally. Could have been worse, right? I don't know what to make of wheel spins. Like, of course you don't always get something amazing, but every now and then would be sweet. People spinning away wheels outside again. Do it in games, not like outside, man. Okay. Last race. Only 2 championships this week. Instead we got a seasonal playground, as if anyone needs that. I'm not gonna record that, that's just silly. Which is probably the point. By the way, if you want faster loading times, so that you don't need to sit through this loading time during the video, you can buy me a new PC, thank you very much. I would very much appreciate it. I'm just joking. I mean, if you want you can, but it wasn't a serious suggestion. Is that an Alpine? It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't want to drive it, but it's pretty cool. That design looks interesting. Stop driving me off the road, man. And again, we just drive past everyone at the start. Which again is kind of a point of this tune, so it would be problematic if we didn't. Because then we would have picked the wrong tune. And now we need to make use of superior driving, which also works. I mean, we have such good acceleration down low at the lower speeds. We can just accelerate fast out of these corners. That puts us into first. And now I would appreciate if we get to drive through that corner properly. And we did. Need to be very careful about that one. Roundabout here as well. Looks a lot easier than it is. And it's wet, which always makes things a little bit more interesting. I feel like we already got such a big lead again. It's one of those championships where you just, I don't know, breeze away from everyone. I'm kind of happy with my car choice. And I like that they once again included a road or street racing championship. Since I don't like dirt and I don't like cross country. I mean, dirt is cross country is terrible. My favorite would be like 3 road racing championships or 2 road racing and the street racing championship. Probably be my favorite. Pretty much just bag ultimate clean racing skills, because that's literally the only ones we get right now. Hey, we got a drift. Pretty cool. Car's pretty planted though, so not a whole lot of drifting going on. So you can just go through these corners at a much higher speed than the game suggests. I mean, we should brake here or else we just fly off the road. So that can really buy you time as well, and that's what we needed right now. But, just an FYI. There we go. That finishes the championship at 60 points. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And until next time, farewell.